I'm sick. I am really sick. And I think it's COVID. And the reason I think it's COVID is because I was exposed to it a couple of days ago. This video is really going to get on my nerves when I go back to edit it because of the way the way my voice is. But I'm very congested. I had fever off and on all night last night. Sore, aching. But the animals have got to be fed and it's just me here. We are going to feed a little bit different this morning because I'm sick. I'm not going to put the hay. I've got hay, a flake of hay in my hand. I'm not going to put the hay in their hay feeder. I'm going to put it on the ground. And I really don't feel like getting those comments about why I shouldn't feed the animals on the ground this morning. Goats more specifically, like people with goats and horses. Goats and horses. You people with goats and horses are like, just got one way of doing things. I got a hen out that I'm going to have to catch. And I don't feel like it. Anyway, I'm going to put this hay on the ground here for them. And I'm going to go get some food to throw over, and I'm going to do the same thing with those goats over there. Hey guys, come on. Oh yeah, there's only 3 of you over here now. Oh, that's muddy. I'm gonna put theirs at the back side where it's not muddy. Same with these guys. It's really muddy. It's been raining. This is where the cows have been walking. It's been really, really wet lately. So I'm gonna pour theirs over here. They don't need a whole lot. They get hay and they get a little bit of feed. So this will hold them over till tomorrow, and hopefully I feel better and not worse tomorrow. The cows eat in the evening, and they don't have to eat. We feed them to make sure they all come up and everything is okay. I did get some higher protein cattle cubes yesterday, and I left it in the cart because I was gonna unload it today because I was feeling a little bit tired yesterday. Didn't know I was sick, but today I know I'm sick, and I don't know if those cattle cubes are gonna get out of my vehicle today, tomorrow, the next day, next week. I don't know, but I do know I need to get some more hay out there for them. I tried to catch that hen, and it's not gonna work right now, and I don't feel like chasing her. But I did notice something about one of the other ones that I'm very concerned about. If you guys have noticed, Tucker's not out here because he has gotten onto the birds and he has gotten onto a couple of the goats. I don't know what's wrong with him. Maybe because we separated the goats, did something different. But I saw this other hen over here. She's not looking good, and I'm wondering if that was something Tucker did. And she won't come over close enough where you can get a good look at it. But something has gotten a hold of her. Why don't you call her back over? She wants back in. She just doesn't want me to get her back in. Now we're gonna go over and feed the meat birds and the ducks. Because sometimes when I come out to feed, if I don't show like feeding everybody, some people think that it didn't get done. But when you have videos and you feed over and over again, it just seems boring. And so, but some people like that, I guess. See how muddy this is over here? And they like it though. And and they like their water muddy. I will have to change the water out, but I'm gonna do that a little bit later when I feel. I'm gonna try to get some medicine in me. Right now, I really don't feel good. Like I said, I think I might go to urgent care because there's some kind of medicine they can give now for this. And then it also rules out other things if I'm tested. Okay, again, I've got hay. I'm just gonna put it on the ground. I know it's not ideal, but it's what I'm going to do today. And it's not what I do every day, though. I'll be right back. I'll get y'all some hay. Just a minute. When I was talking about the horse people and the goat people, obviously I'm not talking about every one of them because I like goats. I have some goats here, and they are nothing more than a hobby and trying to sell the babies. So obviously I wasn't talking about everybody, but you know who you are. Okay, so this turkey is up closer. Maybe I could get a closer shot of her back so you can see what I'm talking about. This is very disappointing. Oh, nope, she's gonna take off. You can't see it real good in the camera. What are you doing, River? You being a good girl? You taking Tucker's place, climbing on the fence, asking for attention? Are you? So I'm gonna go ahead and water the cows while I go feed the laughing rooster and his hen. That should hold them in case I can't come back out for a minute. Okay, yes, I water the cows from the faucet. I don't have a stock pond, and the well does not work right now. And that is something that I'm hoping to be able to work on soon. Not me personally, but get it done. But until then, it's from the faucet. They're all faucets. Faucets from the house. They want me to come in. It's probably COVID, and they want me to come in. They said if it's been after more than 4 days since they've seen me, they require that I come back in. And that would make sense under normal circumstances, but this whole COVID thing is not a normal circumstance. I must be behind on some news on this stuff because used to, if you had symptoms, you stay home. At all costs, stay home. They also told me that I didn't have to wear a mask. As some of you guys know, that I've had a horrible time with anxiety these past 2 or 3 years, and the mask causes a panic attack, and I let them know. I said, is there any way they could like call me in when it's my turn, let me sit out in the car? And they said, you don't have to wear a mask if you don't want to. We don't require that anymore. So yeah, I'm a little behind on the COVID thing. Plus, the whole reason I'm going is I found out that there is a medication that they can give you to treat it. Not the vaccine, but there's a medication that once you get it, helps with the treatment. And a couple members of my family who had it, in the last couple of weeks, they took the medicine and it worked really well for them. So that's why I'm making the drive. Okay, just like I suspected, it's COVID. And I am sitting in my car in front of Walgreens waiting for my prescription to be filled. This sucks. Some of you probably have noticed that I changed hoodies and hats since I came, since this morning. I got done feeding and I changed hats and hoodies because the hat and the hoodie I had on said lghomestead, and I didn't want to go in there and test positive for the big C and have my name, my channel name associated with that. So I decided to put on a Walker Farm Fam hat. I am just kidding. Walker Farm Fam, they're friends of mine. If you guys don't know them, go check them out. Even if you do know them, do me a solid, go back to some of their old videos and watch them all the way through and see how far they've come on their journey. I'm just kidding, Cassie. The real reason that I changed my hoodie and hat is because I was out feeding in the other ones. And that hat that I was wearing, I actually wear it a lot. And when I'm out feeding and it's dirty, so I just cleaned up a little bit to go to the doctor, that's all. I took a nap and then I came back out. I fed the goats again. I gave the cows a square bale of hay since to go get a round bale would take a lot more time and energy that I don't have. So I just gave them a square bale. I got that turkey hen back over the fence with the other turkeys, and I did give the ducks fresh water, but that didn't last very long.